Okay, I'm going to show you a quick demo of the EZ-Q. I'm going to be using a really long leash, but I'm not giving Denali the whole length of the leash. So when I have a brand new dog in that pulls like crazy, I'm going to put him on as long of a leash as it's safe to do so. If you're not able to walk your dog in your neighborhood because giving them too long of a leash is not safe, I would start this out at a park if possible. I use about a 20 to 30 foot leash. You can go longer if you feel like you need longer, because some dogs will try to bolt all the way down to the end of it. So when the leash is longer, there's actually a lot less resistance to it. So when they do hit the end of the leash, they feel it very lightly on their neck compared to when you have a short 6 foot leash. So we want to make it more sensitive. And so if they're always fighting against it, you're not going to have as much clarity for the dog on the EZ-Q. It's a lot harder for them to understand it because their brain is trying to fight you the whole time. So we want them more clear-minded in order for them to learn this. So I like the long leash for that reason. Then as it starts to get better and better, you just keep shortening that leash so you have a lot of wiggle room. She's on the other side over there. So you have a lot of wiggle room with this. So the main thing that I want to show you guys is your hold on your leash. I like it on my thumb. So right now it's locked. She's actually pulling on me. I want to make sure my thumb is flat. If it's up like this and the dog pulls, you are likely to sprain that thumb. So you want it kind of down. So then what you need to do too, if you have a dog that's really bad at pulling, if I have a dog that's reactive, for instance, I can actually pull this into myself and hold it underneath. The other thing is your elbows in, and you want to have some balance. So if you are able to put one foot in front of the other and kind of sink down in on that back leg, you're actually going to be able to stabilize yourself a lot better than if you are like this. The dog can pull you off balance. So your balance is important, and how you hold the leash is important. When you are allowing your dog to have more leash, I like to hold it like this so it can kind of come and go if I need to reel it in. So I'm stopping her actually right now. So it's a dry leash, so I can actually grab it like this. You'll kind of learn as you go how to grab it and stop it. Some people might go like this. They want to grab it like that. I think I do it like this. I have to think. It's one of those things that just happens in the moment, so it's hard to stop and explain it, but I think it's more like this is what I do. And then I have the rest of it dangling behind me or to the side. You want it more to the side, so actually not behind. I take that back. So you want it to the side. So as we go, you're gonna see how I kind of flick it off to the side, and how I'm giving and taking the slack. You want to try to keep as much slack as you can on the front end so it's not pulling on their collar. And when you want to stop, what you do is you say easy. I usually give, depending on how much leash I have, I might give them a second and let them take a little bit more, and then it's a stop. But what that means is that the stop is coming, and so they need to slow down. And over time, what you'll see is your dog stopping even before. Next thing, I'm going to stop and I'm going to wait for my dog to look at me. I'm going to give her the yes marker, and I'm going to take a step back and deliver food to her. Now, sometimes with the long leash, you might actually need to take steps back in order to reel the leash in so it doesn't get tangled as they turn and come to you. So again, you'll see all of that in action when I start working on it. Then after that, what I'm doing is I'm going to be waiting for more engagement from her before she moves on. So Denali is a dog that will take the food and go. And when she goes, she ends up amping herself up a little bit more. So I like to make sure that things are at a slower pace. So that way she doesn't get too overexcited, overstimulated. She'll start chewing on the leash. Otherwise, she'll start kind of doing zoomies. Like there's a few things that she does. So I'm going to get started, and you'll get to see all of this in action. All right, girl. Ready? Yeah.